right? So I run this program one by one, but you can run it from beginning, okay? You can run it from beginning, put it there, and run it like that. Beautiful of the program, right? Everything there, very fast, okay? The code is really there. So, any question about k-mean clustering method, which is mandatory for your project? The reason for that, for customer profile segmentation, right? You know, I cannot survey each of the customer, but I group your customer to a different group. I can serve them, the major customer who are paying me more money not to buy the first. Whether it's young fashion girls or the rich people like me, right? So you have focus to serve that customer base, right? Your business, right? Yeah. I even, you know, have like curry chicken, but most of the people probably from India love curry chicken first, right? You serve that customer base, then doing local language, doing promotion, right? Oh, you want to have curry chicken? Come to my platform, right? Yeah. Pardon me?
Butter paneer.
What's that?
One more dish.
One more dish? Yes. Okay, yeah. I love curry lamb and spicy lamb. Okay, so this is where you folks get more customers to pay you. Yeah, that's what we call, user profile segmentation. So clear, right? Yeah. Any question? So you guys watch the video in your transporter.
So we can download the software from the portal and then
my code is there.
Copy the coding and then we just plug in the data set and then try to add.
Right, you can run my code first to see whether you can duplicate the result, right? Then you change, put the new data set there, and then put the name.
But for the initial step, we have to do the labeling first. Right?
Well, you don't need labeling because for k-mean, assuming you have no label. Yeah. For classification, you can do labeling. Yeah. So this is very powerful. Without labels, you can do in prediction. Yeah. Like whiskey, profiling. Okay, so let's do
what should be the two variables for like k-means clustering? Like what two variables? What is it?
Full variable, yeah. Full variable for the flower, yeah, for this case. And the big leaf length, big leaf width, small leaf length, small leaf width, full variable, remember? Yeah. So you have to put Z and put another dimension there, right? So they use this one. But the program really do for you. Yeah. Okay, you need to figure out. So let's do a second algorithm today. Okay? The second algorithm is easy. You guys learn from your. So basically, this is your data set. Yeah, you must know what's your x, what's your y. You put a scatter diagram. You try to fit the line, linear line, to your data set, right? So number one, this two variable must be numerical. Yeah. So how many hours you put work, how many grade you get. Usually should be positive relationship, right? Otherwise you will not work out. How much you want for this job? Depends on what? Even your experience. Yeah. Then also the one thing the most important is your experience, right? So your experience, how much you pay, right? This is kind of positive relationship, right? So you want to figure out, use this linear line to fit this one, right? Try to fit this data set just in the middle, right? And y equal b0 plus b1 x, right? This is linear, right? So the b0 is intercept, yeah, to y, right? X equals 0, y equal 1, right? Starting point. And b1 also called what? Slope, right? It's a angle of this angle, yeah? How sharp of this slope, yeah? This is the B1. If you know P0, starting point, then know your slope, you can draw this line. Yeah? So this is we purposely want to find out B0, B1 for this two variable, right? So be clear, you must know one of the variable is called dependent variable. Y is, usually we use Y, and X is called independent. My X is already independent. He left. Yeah? Yeah, you do. Yeah, my X is gone. Yeah, so that is called independent variable, X. Yeah, it is. So it's independent, right? Yeah. You for all the data, for example, how much you pay depends on your how many your work experience. So which is the independent variable? Which is dependent variable? Which is X? Which is Y? About how much you pay. Which is X? Right? X is independent. Right? Whatever, right? How many years experience? 2 years. How many years experience? 3 years. This is, you cannot change it. This is you cannot lie. The interview process will verify whether you have 3 years experience. Sometimes give you a question testing. Yeah. How can you debug this problem? Yeah. Then how much salary depends on your how many years experience. This is dependable. Right? The Y. Put a Y. Right? Okay? So you want to, we call regression to find out the coefficient B0, B1. And then the simple way you need to do is scatter diagram. Use Excel, use Python, use Tableau, and then we want to find out the coefficient B0, B1, right? Make sure it's correlation, coefficient, not causal. Not causal relationship. Doesn't have to be causal. And so we talk about linear regression, right? You have to tell what's X, what's your Y. And we start with simple. 1X, 1Y. Yeah? Yeah? And once you know that, it's easy to add more, right? Yeah? So how much you pay depends on your how many years experience. What others also influence your pay? Also other variable, right? Now we're going to, you have no work yet, interview you. Yeah? Education. Oh, I have an MBA. Yeah, that's more money. Oh, I'm not preaching. Well, some of them very important, right? You do marketing, they're like you, right? Yeah, that's what consider that, yeah? That's why you dress well when you interview, yeah? Well, I'm smart. I actually very high IQ also. There's multiple variables that influence how much you get paid. Yeah? But the single one we learn is how many years experience, relevant experience do you have, right? And so we start with a simple linear regression. 1x, 1y. So all the data set you put, in a sketch diagram. Then you know, right? This is a positive relationship, this is a negative relationship, right? The price going too high, our buy less, right? Negative relationship. This is not a linear relationship, right? It's kind of a inverted U shape, right? And this is called U shape or exponential growth rate, the curve, right? So that's why you need to plot that first to see whether it's a linear relationship or non-linear relationship, right? But linear relationship is the basic one, right? Even this too, you can use linear regression modification term to model this data set. Some of them have a strong linear relationship, right? Like that, because they can concentrate each other, yeah? But this one is not the weak, called weak one, right? Not that obvious, right? Yeah, it's kind of linear, but it's not that strong as this one, yeah? Some of them have a no relationship, yeah? Look like that, right? You put a, circle there, you put another shape there, right? No relationship, yeah? If that, why you study relationship, yeah? you two impossible get together. Why you put a relationship? You waste time. Okay, so this is a formula for linear regression formula. Y equal B0, B1, and then plus error term. Yeah, because each of the data set. So this is your experience. This is your pay. Okay, for example, right? You try to fit this line to this data set. Yeah, and this guy perfect fit this line. Right, it's good. It means no error. Yeah, she had 0.5 year experience. This is much the money they received. However, this guy have a 2-year experience. He got $50,000 with $10,000 over this line. This is called error. Right? It's overpaid. Maybe you are the brother of your CEO. Overpaid $10,000. Yeah. But this guy have a 3-year experience. He received so little pay. Discrimination. Yeah. Underpaid. Yeah. This is also error. She underpaid for minus $10,000. Do you agree? Yeah. And similarly, the class is online. This is underpaid, right? And we want to figure out what's best line to fit this one. I want to minimize this error, right? Yeah. In order to fit this line to the perfect fit, yeah. Of course, I have to make error. Yeah, impossible. Everybody can, fit everybody on the line. So some of them is overpaid plus, some of them underpaid, right? If you add them together, they will cancel out. For simple to do, I square, yeah? Then add them together, yeah? And minus 10,000, if you square, is 100,000, yeah? This is also error. Plus 10,000 square, 100,000, yeah? So this is a trick to get, it's called least square method, okay? So this is you pay, and this is supposed you pay from this formula, then you get an error, you square. You add all this square error together. Whether she's overpaid, he's underpaid, put together, I want to minimize that error. Right? In order to get B0, B1. Yeah? So this is called least square method, right? So this way, you guys probably, some of you already have this experience. If a simple linear regression, you just use this formula to get B1, B0. Have anybody used this one in your high school?
Yes.
Yeah, you do calculation. Yeah, B0, B1. Yeah. So this way you get B1 first, then you get B0. Yeah. So this is least square method for simple linear regression. Okay? So let's give you a demo. Once you solve the simple linear regression, you just add more stuff. Oh, I'm more smart. I'm a fast learner. I have an MBA degree, right? Then you employ it and you more money. Yeah. So let's solve this problem. Yeah. How much should I pay? Yeah. You will interview, right? Have you ever interviewed? Job interview, right? If the last question is how much do you want? That's what I mean. It's good. Yeah, you must have the job. So how much do you want? How much?
Depends on the job.
This analysis. I'm a Walmart boss. Tell me, how much do you want? 78, okay. Good. And so we need to figure out, yeah, how much we should pay, how much we should pay them, yeah. So this is typically a Chap problem, right? How much should I pay this guy, yeah? In order to make our salary competitive, right? We don't want to hire you, then tomorrow you get a lot of second job offer, right? You quit, right? After 3 months, you quit. Yeah? So we collect data. about the business analysis, IP, or this. We also collect our competitor data. Okay. For example, Amazon, for example, Facebook, right? We put the data set together. Yeah. Then we figure out the linear regression line. Yeah. Then we can see, that's why you interview, right? Try to figure out how many years experience, what have you done, right? Then they get the use this formula to figure out how much I should pay you. Yeah. If you ask too much, bye bye. If you ask too little, you lost the money. Yeah. A very smart way doesn't give me that number. Yeah. Oh, you are a good company. You are Walmart, a great company. I love your company. Ask me, give you offer. Right? Doesn't never give exact number. Right? Yeah. If ask too high, you are losing this opportunity. But there's other way they can compensate you. Right? Oh, you did very well. You get a free vacation to Hawaii with your girlfriend. Yeah, that's a big package. Just here, add you up. Okay, let's solve this problem. So we use Excel, okay? Pure Excel. This is mandatory. This data set, 6 steps, right? You start Excel, load data set, yeah? You do your summarize statistics about this data set. Then you then visualize, histogram, box wizard. That's a lot of chart there. You can play around, right? Then you fit in a simple linear regression line. Then you get B0, B1. Okay? Then you're doing prediction for his interview, right? How much he should pay you, prediction. Okay? 6 steps. So let's do by Excel. I'll give you a demo. And step 1, you read the data set, yeah? Small data set, about 30 rows. We collect inside the company, external company, right? So A is your experience, B is salary, yeah? So this is, real data, right? HR people, this is 4.1 experience, this is 4-year experience, this guy making $50,000, $794, this guy $56,094, right? You got that one. So tell me, which is X, which is Y?
Experience is X.
Experience is X, right?
Yes.
Yeah, independent variable, yeah? And B is Y, dependent variable, okay? Because you have to tell Excel, yeah? Otherwise you were confused. So total, including the first label is 31, heading, and then the total column data, very simple, right? Yeah, you start Excel, we use the called data analysis. That's data analysis package with Excel, right? And you're doing descriptive analysis, you're doing linear regression, you're doing summary statistics, right? If you're doing summary statistics, I'll tell you, right? How much you guys pay? Yeah, you always ask, right? How much you guys pay? I can tell you. The company average 76.03, and every year experience 5.31, right? That's good money, yeah? So you apply this company, right? Yeah, and if you have friends there, right? You always ask, what company pay you guys pay? Yeah, and then you also tell your median, tell your mode, tell your standard deviation there, and minimum, maximum the pay, yeah? Okay, this is called summary statistics, also called descriptive statistics. You can use the visualization, right? Like histogram, look like that, yeah? So you can say there, about your experience, most of them have a 1.1, 4.3, yeah? 2 years seems good, yeah? Most likely it can be higher. Then how much they pay? Between $37,000 to $68,000. Oh, not bad. I mean, this kind of range, yeah? Okay? And some of them get a lot of pay, right? This give you a concept. This also gives you a box wizard, right? And outlier, yeah? To detect what you pay scale, yeah? As I mentioned, in order to do linear regression, you must do scatter diagram, yeah? you plot your data. This is your experience. This is salary over there. Yeah. Right. You schedule on your Excel. When you see this kind of sketch diagram, are you happy as a business analysis? No? Yes? Why not no?
There is no line.
No line, why you need to find the line. It's your job. Yeah. So are you happy with this kind of sketch diagram for this data set?
Yes.
Why?
Linear.
You find something, right? This,
Linear.
this look at linear. This is actually very strong linear relationship, positive linear relationship, right? You put a line there, like that, yeah? This is yours. With increase of your experience, you get more pay. It's a strong linear relationship, right? Then you find out what B0, B1, right? So when you plot your data set, you get some idea, yeah? And you see, then you decide which model will fit this data set, yeah? So let's do linear regression, which comes from Excel, right? So this is the line you want to fit there, red line, right? Fit beautifully. And they also tell you what's your B0 intercept, yeah? And this is a year of experience. This is a coefficient 9449. Yeah? So with that output, right, you're able to construct your simple linear regression formula. So who tell me what does the formula look like? How to write the formula? What? We need a linear regression formula, right? Y equal B0 times U1 X, right? Yeah? So what's B0? Who tell me, what's the number? Oh, come on, read out.
25,790.
Okay, what's that? 25792. 25792. Then time X. So what's B1?
9449.
94449. Probably 9450, right? Then X, right? So this is the formula we come from this modeling. Okay? So who can interpret what does it mean? This number mean? What is this number? How do you get this number? 25792. Huh?
Expected salary.
So basically, this is your X, this is your Y. So you got this line, it's from this one. You can draw this line, right? And this is intercept, yeah? And this is K, slope. So in order to get this intercept, the X must equal 0. You agree? X equals 0, this is 0, only this left. So this is the minimum salary I've paid. Typically, it's an intern money. Because in order to get you come to my company, right? Your internal experience, that's fine. I have to pay you food and living. Otherwise, you cannot come. So that's the interpretation about intercept. Okay? So how to interpret this 9450?
X
every year
Yeah.
the experience increases,
Yeah.
that amount of money increases.
Good. So that is about slope, right? Every addition of something, unit of X, then how much for Y? Yeah? So that means every addition in your experience, you come to have to pay your $9,450 about that. Right? That's why you always argue, right? Well, I'm more experienced. No. Sometimes you have to lie. Because they'll pay you more. Yeah? That's fine. You have real experience 2 years, but you work on this project and work hard, you spend a lot of your time. You can say, I have 3 years experience. After you done your project, right, you should have to say, I have at least 1 year experience. You spend a lot of time, right? So this is the interpretation of B0, B1, okay? So how good of your program, yeah, that's other measurement. One of the simple ones is called residual, yeah? A residual is basically error you make, right? See, if you fit this line to that point, how many errors? Now, some of them overpay, some of them underpay, but in overall, there's no pattern there. Something in the, add a plus sign, minus sign is 0. Yeah? This is good model. Your HR asks you, is that model good? Yeah, it's good. Look at the residual, right? Yeah? Something around 0. Yeah? No selecting the pattern there. So you can defend on that. But you can use the R square, multi R square, adjust R square, this kind of thing, right? But the simple one is the visual residual. Okay? So I will give you demo soon before you end. So as I mentioned, right? I'm an industry guy. You guys need to develop your skills, right? I try to make more money for you, right? Yeah? You claim more. Earn is better to get experience, then your employer willing to pay you. Yeah? Now, your project is, generating your working experience. Yeah? Canadian employers count that right now. Your academic experience is good. In my time, that doesn't count university experience. Yeah? Now they count. So after you do project, you claim you have 1 year experience. Then make you this money right away. Yeah? And so for your A3, right, make sure you're doing, tutorial, right? Tableau, have you done your tutorial? Yeah, you do tutorial at least 5 times before you do your assignment 3. Yeah. And visualization. Always follow the tutorial. This is a dashboard for US South, this is dashboard for US West. Then you generate a multiple storytelling story. What are you going to solve? Then you save your result in the public. Yeah. A1. I'm still working your A1, right? Yeah. This previous class. Team projects very important, right? You're studying this week. Yeah. You will do all hand on the deck. Yeah. And work on your dataset together, right? Yeah. This way to gain experience, particularly Tableau, K-mean, and also classification. Yeah. Okay. So the dataset. Anybody get this dataset from this website? Kiko? Yeah. A lot of good dataset there. But make sure you don't copy other people's solution because I know. Yeah. Focus on small problem. Yeah. Use same dataset. Solve the problem.